So, I've got 5 minutes to share my thoughts on adventure with you. Now, adventure will mean different things to each of us. For me, right now, this is adventure. Genuinely terrified, and I honestly don't know how this is going to turn out. Now, I've worn many hats in my life, from dentistry, professional rugby, to extreme athlete, basically doing anything I can to avoid a real job. But studies suggest that today, on average, people will change jobs 12 times throughout their career. I believe adventure can equip us to better perform in this world, and is an important part of young people's development. Now, I'm inherently insecure. Even as a professional rugby player, I considered this a terrible weakness, a character flaw that I never spoke openly about. And when injury ended my career, I fell into a deeply dark place as I wrestled the reality that my life would no longer be the same. But channeling my energies and emotions into climbing not only gave me purpose, but helped me develop skills that irreversibly changed my life forever. In 2011, I became the first person to climb the highest mountain on each of the world's 7 continents and stand on the North and the South Pole in the same calendar year, completing it in under 7 months. Yet my rugby career... No, stop, you're killing me. I've only got 5 minutes. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Absolutely no idea what I'm talking about now. But adventure has helped me channel my insecurities, changing them from my biggest weakness into my biggest strength. I don't think I would have completed my 737 challenge without the skills and the emotional intelligence that adventure gave me. I'm still scared, but now my fear is healthy and helps drive my meticulous attention to detail. Scared of dropping through the sea ice on the North Pole, I needed to know what it felt like to be hypothermic. So every day, over 3 days, I was lowered into a cold water immersion tank as my temperature was dropped to clinical hypothermia. Then I'd be pulled out, wrapped in a survival blanket for over an hour as scientists monitored the electrodes attached to me. The worst part of that, though, was the one special electrode that came with a tub of Vaseline. But, this level of expedition development has ultimately saved my life on many occasions. Day 1, on the penultimate leg of my 737 challenge on Mount McKinley, one of the world's most ferocious mountains, I fell 7 meters into a crevasse. My ability to stay calm, communicate with my climbing partner above as I was trapped in that crevasse was a direct result of that cold water immersion experience. Now, resilience can be developed. Part of that is a positive relationship with failure. Success was always black and white to me. On any given day, I either won or I lost. But life isn't like that. Adventure has helped me understand the many shades of success in between. And I would argue that failure is the most important part of the development process to any achievement. That's certainly the case for me. The mistakes I made on my first solo expedition in Antarctica informed every detail, and ultimately the success of my speed record expedition in 2014. Now, adversity can have the effect of eliciting talents which in prosperous circumstances would remain dormant. And, failure isn't always about learning. Sometimes shit happens. And we're faced with the question, do we persevere, adapt, and keep moving forward, or do we give up? Now, adventure doesn't have to be extreme. This is something I feel really, really passionately about. I've never been more inspired than watching my 70-year-old mum, who's not a great swimmer, swimming in the sea on her birthday at Ogmore. Or my 80-year-old dad strapped into the fastest zip line in the world on Snowdonia. If we break adventure down even further, the spirit of adventure is quite simply having the courage to step outside of our comfort zones, to challenge ourselves, to push ourselves, and to do something that we've never done before. This is the Lotsie face. Now, I never dreamt pulling on my Welsh jersey that I would be here tonight, having experienced and achieved the things that I had, achieved the things that I have. But what adventure has taught me is that when we do step outside of our comfort zones, we grow, and as a result of our growth, we have the ability to expand our horizons. Now, embracing the spirit of adventure can have such a positive impact on our life's experience. And I'm testament to that. I'd like to challenge you guys tonight to embrace the spirit of adventure, to step outside of your comfort zones, and before the end of the week, do something that you've never done before. Thank you very much.